the Arch Gaming Network is proud to bring you this board game review. Now here's your host, Sean Smith.
Thank you for stopping by. Today, we're taking a look at Ice School, which was designed by Brian Gomez and published by Brain Games. Just a second. Okay, that's better. Ice School won the 2017 Kinderspiels to Jahres. That's the kids' game of the year. It's a 2 to 4 player dexterity game where you'll be taking on the role of a penguin, and you will be flicking this penguin around the ice school or high school. It's kind of a play on words, trying to avoid the runner or the hall monitor. You're going to be trying to collect fish, which will give you points. Now each player will take a turn being the runner or the hall monitor, and their job is to try and catch you and take your ID. At the end of the round, however many IDs the runner has caught, they'll get points. Each player will take turns being the runner, and once that's done, the game ends and whoever has the most points wins. So why don't we take a look at the setup and how to play, and I'll give you my thoughts on the other side. This is ridiculous. It's like 100 degrees out today. It's July. And I'm acting like it's cold. I need to fire my manager. Oh wait. That's me. Alright, to set up Ice School, it's very simple. You have the box, and when you open the box, the bottom and nested inside the box are all the pieces that you need. All you're going to do is lay out the pieces as outlined, using the color codes between the doors. So this is yellow and yellow, and gray, and blue, and just, you'll put the school together outlined like that. Then you have these tan pieces here that will connect the corner. There are 4 places to connect, and you'll just connect those so that the board will stay together. All right, next, depending on the number of players, we're going to set up for a 4-player game. Each player will choose what penguin they want to be, and then they will take their fish and set them up on the doors. These doors have a little fish icon located on them right there, and you're just going to set up the fish above those 3 doors, here, and there. Now each player will take a turn at being the hall monitor, so decide who will be the hall monitor first. They will then take their penguin and they will place it anywhere in this box within this red line, so they can start anywhere in here they want. Then decide who's going to be the first player. They will start on the dot right there. Each player will be given their hall pass and the card to signify what color they are. You have a set of point cards. They range 1, 2, and 3 points. Shuffle those, place them near the board, and you're now ready to play. Okay, Ice School is played over a series of rounds, and the number of rounds is dependent on the number of players. Each player will have 1 turn at being the hall monitor. After all players have been the hall monitor once, the game is over. In a 2-player game, each hall monitor will play twice. Now, the hall monitor is called the runner. Now, the runner's job is to try and catch these delinquent penguins as they travel around the school.
Hey, you! Come over here!
The remaining penguins, what they're trying to do is collect their fish of their color. And the way they're going to do that is they're going to be trying to go through these doors. When you go through a door, you'll collect the fish of your color. After the runner has decided where they're going to start in this particular square, this looks like the cafeteria, or the kitchen, I should say. The first player will start on the red mark, and now you can flick anywhere you want. You can even go over walls. Let's see if I can do it on my first try. And I cannot! Yay!
Nailed it.
There you go. You can go over walls as well. It is important to note, if you go over a wall, you do not get to collect the fish. You actually have to go through the door, like that. Hey, that's a good example. If your penguin ever gets stuck in a door, or if you ever get stuck against a wall like this, you can move out to the nearest point on a red line and then continue your turn from there. All of the penguins will go before the runner goes. Whoopsie. And then after all the penguins have gone, then the runner will get a chance. Now, the runner's job is to try and go around the school, and all they have to do is bump into one of the players.
There you are.
And it doesn't matter if the player bumps into the runner or vice versa. In either case, the hall monitor will get that player's hall pass, or the runner will get his pass and put it by his player card. Okay, let's say it's Green's turn. Green, hey, successfully goes through that door, collects the fish of his color, and then immediately takes one of these cards. These cards range in numbers 1 through 3. All right, and you're just going to place it face down in front of you, and you're just going to keep collecting cards until one of two things happen that'll end a round. If the runner is able to get each player's hall pass, the round is over. If you have your hall pass taken, you're still not out. You can still go around the board and try to collect your fish. The other way that the round will end is if one player collects all the fish of their color. On your turn, at any time on your turn, if you have collected 2 1s in the game, you can turn those over to take an extra turn. Now, these cards will still count for scoring at the end of the game. No matter which way the round ends, whether the runner collects all of the hall passes, or actually I think these are just IDs, not hall passes.
Correct.
If the runner collects all of the ID cards, or if one fish collects all 3 of their fish, the round ends, and then you will get a card for every ID you have in front of you. So if let's say the green and the blue player still have their card, they would still get one. The yellow player would not get a card. The runner, which was the red player, would get an ID card for his own and for the yellow players. So the red player would get 2 ID cards. You'll then now decide who's going to be the next runner. Everybody resets. The runner goes back into the kitchen, and then you'll decide who's going to start on the red dot, place all the fish back on the board, and you keep going. Again, you'll keep going until everyone has had a chance of being the runner. You'll then tally up all your points. Whoever has the most points is the winner of the game. Okay, so that's ice cool. I really enjoy this game. You know, it's won the kids' game of the year, but you know what? I think adults will love this game. If you like dexterity games, I think you're going to really enjoy it. The components, I just love the way that they, stacked everything inside the box, nested everything, so that you can, easily take this game with you. It's so easy to set up and break down, and then everything fits so nicely into the box. You know, you have the penguins. They're very nice quality, good components, nicely weighted. Makes the game fun and challenging. You have the nice wooden pieces for all the different fishes. Again, really great components. The scorecards are good. The scoring in the game to me is a little hit or miss because it's kind of just the luck of the draw as far as, what card, if you draw a 3 instead of a 1 or whatever. But you do kind of get to offset that by taking extra turns. But really, the scoring is kind of secondary. The fun is trying to try those trick shots, trying to avoid that runner setting it up. It's just a very fun, light game that I think kids will enjoy. I think adults will have fun with it as well. Just a really light, fun game. Really not much else to say about it. The game works really well. It's a lot of fun. I give this game an 8 out of 10. Now, if you've enjoyed this review, please take a moment and hit the like button below. Click subscribe and check out our other great videos. And once again, I thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for visiting the Arch Gaming Network. For more great content, check us out at archgamingnetwork.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.